Hey gang, welcome back to another installment of Sink the Bismarck with me, Wolf 190D. So we're moving into 1924. Historically, the war reparations would have crippled the German economy. Their navy had been severely limited. I mean, I think the biggest ships they were allowed to build were like something like 10,000 tons or something like that. So so um, threaten Japan? No. Threaten Austria-Hungary? No. I don't want to do that just yet. We're getting to where we're going to want to do that though. Um, Denmark wants two of the Thuringias at 27,000 tons, and I've got about 30,000 to give. So I could do that, but at 72%, no. No, I don't want to. All right, here we go. The naval invasion is underway. Hopefully we've got enough tonnage over here. Oh my God, it's 600. Oh my goodness, no, 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 no. So let's move. Hold on a second. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to clump everybody together. So the Lothringans, they can stay put right there. I'm going to move the this fleet over there. The Bayern class ships, I'm going to put them right down here on this edge, both fleets, and then we'll just have to split them later. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. The Kaisers and the Prinz-Regent Luitpolds, we're going to put them off the coast right here. And then the other Kaiser class vessels, we'll move them right on top of them. Okay. And then the scattergun, oh boy, this is going to get really complicated really quick, isn't it? Put him there. And then that should be enough tonnage. $649,000 tons. And that's going to give us over 7, I think. All right. Let's put that underway. 7 turns. What's coming up on our research? Mark III 15s. We'll give that 2 months. And the Advanced Battle Cruiser 4 tech doesn't appear to unlock any new hulls for us. So let's see here. We're going to have Mark III 15s in 2 months. And we've already gotten Mark IV in most of our small gun tech. Let's check our 1500 designs. Yes, we've got a mess of those to do, so let's go ahead and do them. Okay. We got a bunch of the 1600s actually coming up in Pensacola as well, which is great. And actually, what I can do is I can send some of them through the Panama Canal, those 1500s, after I get them upgraded. Send them through the Panama Canal and just get them out into the Pacific over here where I can put them, I don't know, in a couple of places anyway. Okay. And let's let me see here. Let's move them over here towards Bermuda first. Actually, I was kind of a little negligent because apparently there are some historical light cruisers that we could build in relation to these guys. So let's see here. Leipzig, Emden was one of them.
Mic off. Mic on.
So anyway, pulling all of our resources to go invade the eastern seaboard, and it's there's not much there, is there? Or is there? Actually, you might have a lot of soldiers. Spain, no. France, no. Oh, well, okay. Let's see how these guys perform anyway. I'm curious to see how the twin-turreted destroyers are going to start to behave. Like I said though, I really don't like and it's because we put standard props on these torpedoes. So let's go ahead. Wait, we've got RDS anyway. We don't need that anymore. At some point, we're gonna have like a semi, like a I don't know, some kind of destroyer, and then there's like a hybrid hull, if I remember correctly. And the hybrid hull, well, the hybrid hull is really weird. Stop drifting. See, we don't have to burn him down. We can just punch holes in his boat. Granted, they are overpinning, but hey. All right. Sweden would like to order a Nuremberg. No, not at 84%, man. I'm sorry. You want to buy up my used ships? You can go ahead and do that all you want, boss. One battleship and one... What? Why? Oh.
Mic off. Mic on.
Let me see here. Those are both Nurembergs. So that's a Nuremberg. Let's go ahead and take one of these guys. One of these Nurembergs. We're going to put him over there. Okay. Move. And then we're going to take... That's a Nuremberg. This should be a Geyer. Yes, the lone battleships. Is this a Nuremberg? Nope, that's a Geyer. But it's an MG42, so I don't really want to do that with that. Well, we'll have to see how that works with that. That's a Geyer. Okay, hold on just a second. Geyer and a Nuremberg. Geyer. Okay, here's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to send that Nuremberg all the way over here. He's got a Geyer. He's got a Geyer. He's got a Geyer. Okay, we'll have to straighten all this out. Move those two Nurembergs there. And I'll move one of those Geyers. Leave that Nuremberg with him. That's a Nuremberg. Well, you know, Okay. Nope, let's move that up there. And for now, let's move the Geyer to Boston. Alright, we need as much tonnage as we can get over here. Move that whole flotilla over there. That'll work. That'll work just fine. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see here. We got refits taking place. Okay. We got 2 more Lübecks being built. Got 3 of those Prinz Heinrich ships being built. And it is a 3-turn commission. So the Werth is done. Next one is going to be the Hanover. Are they both? Yeah, they're both coming out of Kiel. Okay. Build a couple more Lübecks. I'll keep them coming by pairs for the time being. Let's see here. We got you know, if they could add a search in for this, that would be great. How about it be yeah, no, it doesn't work like that, does it? Bremen and Bremen. Okay. Now, what am I going to do with those? Okay. My God. We're going to fight to the end. Rune and a rune. Let's go ahead and... Wow, really? Medium damage on a light cruiser. Okay, whatever. The fact that he could get light damage on all those ships, it's impressive. It's really impressive, actually, the auto resolve feature. It's why I don't really like to use it, but I'm trying to make up some time here. Not at 66%, you're not getting my newest one. Okay. So let's see here. We got that. And the one light cruiser is probably in Bermuda right now. Jeez, I'm Crow. Come on. Can I get a look at what's in the port, please? Nope. Is it Norfolk? It is Norfolk. Wow, it damaged my battleship that bad too? Are you kidding? Medium damage, guys. Medium damage. Not severe. Medium. Anyway, we're at 100% chance to succeed on this invasion, so whatever. He can have it. Alright, so the Bayerns are going to be getting an upgrade. The question is, are we going to be able to add any speed to them? Maybe 24, 25, 25 knots ought to do it, if I can get that, if I can squeeze that out of them. Like I said, we're just gonna keep the tonnage in there. We've been 70,000 tons over actually, which is great. And it's fixing to be a whole lot more. That's funny. They're both the A's, MG42A and MG42V2A. Speaking of which, I kind of messed up on the naming of that one, didn't I? We're gonna keep it the same. Let's keep it the same. Okay, research. I'm gonna keep a close eye on this research. Turret mechanisms. What do we got coming up for turret? Semi-automatic gun reload. I don't know that I'm going to want to stick that in my battleships just yet, but so unfortunately we did not get the Mark III. So anyway, now's going to begin the fun part, because what we're going to do before they become obsolete is we're going to go ahead and let's see here. We're going to view this design. Now this is going to be a major refit. This is going to be a really major refit. Do I want to equip him with triple 11s because the 11s are more advanced? Let's see. What do we got for weaponry right now? We've got Mark III 12s, Mark III 59s, and Mark III 88s. Okay, let's go with a refit. Okay. So actually, I could put four-barreled 11s on there. That might be hilarious. Given the weight of these ships, that might not be a bad idea. What's the weight on these right now? Oh no. Come on now. Can I at least look at the stats on the gun? So the weight on that is 893 tons. I mean, I could put triple 11s. I could put 4 triple 11s or 5 triple 11s maybe on this thing. I don't know. It might be interesting. 994 tons. Which 4 quadruple barrels, that might be funny. That might actually be a lot of fun. First and foremost, let's go ahead and pull up all of this. Secondary tower, advanced rear deck number 4 or 6 rather. Advanced rear deck 6. We're gonna pull that up, and what I would love to do this. Let me go ahead and pull all of that. Advanced rear deck number 6. Okay. Foredeck 7. We might get away with leaving that alone. Okay, so centerline main guns. Let's look at these quadruple barreled 11s. This, like I said, this could be a lot of fun. I think no, it's not. It's not really big enough, is it? We could do triples. 23 to 26, 28 to 30. Let's do triples. And triples right now makes more sense. And so what are we looking at? We're looking at 32 to 35 versus 28 to 30. And there again, we do turbo electric drives. With oil fuel. All right. Let's give them very long barrel guns, very long bores. 38 to 41. That's what I'm talking about. 1 round per minute versus 1.17. These, go ahead and lengthen those. Those, go ahead and lengthen those. Okay. And actually, the beauty of this is that we can definitely tighten up the entire superstructure. Let's put quad 11. I'm gonna put quad 11 just for fun, cause can. All right, we're gonna slap some some quadruple 11-inch. Let's just do it. Why? I don't know. It sounds entertaining. It does. It actually does. It sounds hilarious. Yeah, quadruple barrels, guys. I mean, come on. L68s, good grief. So the superstructure is really nothing now. As a matter of fact, no, I really don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. No. Come on. Stop that. Okay, we need a large barbette. Will the standard hold it up? I wonder. I'm curious. No, not that one. This one. Thank you. The standard works. Okay. It looks a little funky. Okay, I would appreciate it if we could actually manipulate these things to where they needed to go. Okay, wow, look at that. We've got 16 barrels on this thing now. Oh my goodness. Or do I just want to put the big tower on it? Should I just put the big tower on it? No, the big tower's not going to work here. I've never done this before, and I'm just right now. I'm doing something just because. Just because. Okay. All right. So we've got these monster, these monster quadruple turrets stuck in this thing now. Let's go with heavy shells. Let's go with tube powder and dunite. We'll keep the dunite bursting charge because that's going to help with penetration. All right. Shaft 2 with electro-hydraulic steering. Let's go ahead and max out our cruising range, and let's see about 24 knots. Yes, that's lovely. 24 and a half. Can we get away with it? Yes, we can. Boom. Look at that. 9 months on the refit. My God, it may as well just be building a new ship by this point. Wow, he was still rocking stereoscopic too. Let's go with the coincidence number 4. Hydroacoustics one with RDF. Oh yes, the Citadel. Let's bump him. Let's do it. Bump it to Citadel number 4. Reinforced bulkheads number 2. I got heavy shells in there now. Oh my God, this thing's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be ridiculous. Enhanced reloading. Electro-hydraulic turrets. Now let's see here. What if we go to 7? And oh my God, the forward weight on this now is insane. Do I want to just go ahead and put the bigger into the enlarged barbette? I mean, it would certainly look more natural. But the problem is that it pushes the turrets all the way out to the front end of the ship. Now it doesn't. The second inner belt, what's the max that we can put on the second inner belt? 5, 6, so we'll say 3.5. Let's just half and half. Okay. Now we kind of got problems though. So let's see here. What can we do about it? I just need him to be quicker. Standard AP shells might not be enough. Though 13 inches of penetration, that's pretty wild. That's pretty freaking crazy. Now the problem though is armoring the turrets themselves. I'm going to want at least 15 inches of armor on there. 3 inches on the top and a 10-inch barbette. So I've got to drop 85 tons. Well, then that's relatively easy, actually. We'll just do that, and it's the most straightforward way of doing it. Okay, so now our issue. Balance. And I mean, it's already it's already pivoted on a really weird way. The balance point of the ship is all the way in the stern. Wonder why that is. Actually, I really do wonder why that is. If I drop one of these turrets, it'll give me... I don't know, it's just, it's really weird. What if we go back to zero beam? Nope. Go back to -5. That turret's fine right where it is. Okay. You know, it's really that barbette that's up front. It's let's see here. It's 425 tons. It's twice the weight. Oh, what happens if I remove one of these 5.9s? That'll bring it down to 12. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this. Upgrade that to that. And then say max length on the barrels. There, that actually increases the combat effectiveness a whole lot more. Because now you got a whole twin turret there that's capable of covering as much as 3 or 4 of these things. Okay. Let's see here. The aft belt, we're going to bump that to 9 inches. The aft deck, we'll bump that to 5. Okay. And then instead of balancing that, or reducing that, let's add to this until we get a rough approximate. There we go. All right. Now, that's a little better. What do you think of that? 24.5 knot speed. And we're about 180 tons underneath of max load. Yeah. Yeah. The Koenig's just got a really badass upgrade. How about that? Okay. So we've taken a historical ship and we've done a modernization on it, which is something unlike what the Germans really did, but nonetheless. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to save this design. And I mean, it's probably ballooned in cost. We'll have to take a look. We'll have to see. Good grief. These refits always take a little bit of time, don't they? You know, did I want to put some torpedo tubes on the deck? Not really. All right, so anyway, those are the Koenigs. Now let's see what the difference in cost is now. The maintenance is 1.7 million. Versus 1.1 million, but given the change in materials and everything else, I mean they've basically tripled in cost. But given the materials and everything else, it's a much more effective 100% armor protection versus 142% armor. Yeah, Krupp 4. So I mean, yeah, it's a much more effective fighting vessel now. All right, so there's the Koenigs. Scattergun, I don't know that I really want to do anything with that. I might design another carronade type battleship, but for now, meh. Okay, the Kaiser, on the other hand. And that's a long upgrade too, though. I'm sorry, it's going to take build times 20 months versus a build time. Well, the build time isn't much longer overall. It's the upgrade time. It's the refit time. Well, we'll just have to see. All right, so the Kaiser. Let's go ahead and work on the Kaiser. We'll work on the Kaisers. Yeah. I think the Kaisers are. I'm gonna give them one more upgrade on the main battery. Let's see what we're looking at with the Kaisers. We'll bump them up to 15 inch. I think. Yeah, we've got Mark II 14s. Mark IIIs and Mark IIIs. So yeah, let's go ahead and get another. Let's start a refit on the Kaisers. 142%. They're at semi-oil fuel. Let's go ahead to oil fuel with turbo electric drive. I think that should cheapen it up or it should make it less expensive. The maintenance should go down on it. So let's see here. Maintenance is 2 million. Now the maintenance is 1.3. All right. Let's keep the diesel auxiliaries for now. An electro-hydraulic steering number 2. We'll go to Krupp Armor 4. We'll reinforce the bulkheads, and we will go to Citadel 4. All right. Now, let's go ahead and strip these turrets out. All right. I'm gonna pull that smokestack. And what I'd like to actually try with this one is going to be the central crane. Let's try that. 109, and she does 23 knots, which is good. It's good enough. Advanced rear deck number 5. Okay. Okay, main guns, center lines, 15s, 15 twins. Oh yes, we've got the nice 15s now. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, we can put that there. Put that there. Oh, good grief. Yeah, all right. Put that there. Put that there. We'll reduce another one of those there. What does that mean? Too far from previous place. What the heck does that mean? Too far from previous place. What are you trying to tell me there, Chief? All right, you know what? Forget this. I'm gonna just go with I'm gonna go with the big main tower. We'll go with the big main tower. How about that? How about that? How do you like that, huh? Okay. Come on. Okay. And then for a funnel, can I put that central crane funnel in here? Isn't that something? That actually fits right in there. Look at that. Okay. Now the problem is we've got a little bit of an aft offset. So let's remove that thing for now. Actually, this is not bad. This is not the end of the world. Because what we can do now is go to 24.5 knots. Nope. Stick with 23. We'll stick with 23. This will be a slower ship, but that's okay. Stereoscopic 4. Hydroacoustics with an RDF. And the good news is that the weight's going to come down a little bit because we're going to be taking weight off the aft deck. Would you look at that? Okay, so 7 and 3.5. All right, now the problem, of course, is that due to constraints and things like that, we've replaced the guns. Oops. We're going to go with semi-ballistics. High capacity HE shells. Man, look at those 15-inch guns. Don't those just look lovely? Electro-hydraulic turrets. Yes, indeed. This is very much what the Byrons should have been, or maybe could have been. Let's go with 16 inches of armor on that. We'll go with 3 inches on the top and a foot of steel in the barbette. There we go. Another 10-month refit. We'll get it done though. We'll take care of it. It'll be nice. 15 L50s. I don't think they need to be messed with at all, quite frankly. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's what the Byrons could have been. And a 20,000, I mean, seriously, a 20,000 kilometer range. That's nothing. That's nothing to be ashamed of. Oh no. Oh, whatever. I don't need to do it anyway. Do I? Do I need to do it? No, I don't. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's got. Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay. Okay. All right, so that takes care of the Koenigs. They went from 10 barrels to 12 barrels. That's kind of funny, actually, with a fewer number of turrets. Um, and the Byrons, we're gonna go ahead and let's see if we can't get this in. I would actually really love to get this in. Um, mm-hmm. Okay, so we just have to go slightly forward with that. That's fine. Um, There's not enough range of motion for these 5s. There is for smaller ones, but I don't really see a point in doing that unless, And I could mount torpedoes onto it. Might be funny. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I will stick a pair of twin 88s though. Just for, I don't know, AA guns. Or rather, pseudo AA guns. Let's upgrade to Barbette 3. And I don't know, should I go ahead and put shaft number 2 on there? Yeah, why not shaft number 3? Let's put that carbon fiber shaft on there. That would be real nice for them. Okay. I mean, a 24,000 kilometer range. That's pretty impressive in and of itself. So even at half fuel, this thing has really good reach. 15 L50s. Let's go 1.5, and let's go 1/2 inch on the top for those 88s. Just basically splinter protection. Okay, and let me see here. We got an aft offset, so let's go ahead and beef up the forward belt just a little bit. We'll go to 7/8. There we go. And then we've got 14.7 3.5 that he's got to get through in order to get through into the Citadel. So the Citadel's become very, very stout on this ship. Okay. Okay, so it looks a lot like I'm gonna try that. Okay. Some guns have poor sector fire. Which guns have poor sector fire? Is it one of the the casement guns? Because no duh. All right, we've got 16 150 millimeter guns on this thing. That's really actually quite impressive. All right. Saving that design. Yeah, we're right on the bubble anyway, so we're right about on the bubble. Okay. Oh, look at that. We got 3 redesigns in. 3 redesigns in at the beginning of 1924. So we got the Carnegie, the Kaiser, and the Bayern all to upgrade. Now, the Carnegie might not be so imperative, but then again, four quadruple 11s sounds pretty hilarious. Not to mention they're a little faster at 24.5 knots. So maybe I can use a couple of those in the same fashion I would those MG42s. We'll have to see how that plays out. So what do we want to do? I think I can't delete the base model until I at least get one of them upgrading. So we're going to have to wait on that. The Lothringens, again, are ships that are going to require an upgrade. My God. Okay, so we've got the Bayerns. The Lothringens, there's 2 of those. And then the Werths, we're building more of them. So the Werth has 2 turns, and then I think it's the Heimdall or something like that. Nope, it's the Hanover that's coming up next. And then the Posen and the Frithjof. Is that supposed to be like Freya? Anyway, those 2. And we've got an invasion going on over here. This should be over in 5 more turns, completely knocking the Italians out. So who all has been dropped? China, Austria, Hungary, Spain, Japan, Britain, Italy. France is still around too. Okay. Well, I think all the major players are still around, so this will be the first of the major players to go bye-bye. Though the problem is now we're going to have a 2-front war with the Austro-Hungarians. Not too much of a problem. We should just be able to take Spain real quick because Spain is secondary territory. This is the one that's going to concern me a little bit, though, because he might launch some major naval. So maybe what I do is I leave Spain alone for now and go after his home ports. Maybe. We've got 1600s there. We've got a rune that actually needs to be modified. I don't know. I'm get 20, not 20. I get 12,000 tons to give on that. Okay. Well, let's take the rune. Let's take the rune. We'll put the rune here in inside of Amsterdam, and get ready to refit that. The Michelle has been refit. And that does remind me actually. So the next turn I can actually put the Prinz Heinrich on hold, right? And that's because that's 8. That's 11. So those are still a little ways off. Koenig, Kaiser, Bayern, the Hessen class battle cruisers. Honestly, are still awaiting a refit. I don't have any of the refit Hessens yet. And the Thuringias, all of those have been upgraded with their Mark V 9-inch guns. So the 42 V2 also, I think I'm going to want to upgrade that in the very near future. Anyway, let's go ahead and call it here for today's transmission, folks. Thanks for your support, as always. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the views. Thanks for the likes. Thank you for the commentary. Thanks for everything to my viewers out there. Anyway, till next time, folks. This is Wolf 190D signing off.